Yo, what's up? My name's Retro Pat, and welcome back to another Dungeon Defenders episode, making more progress throughout the main campaign. We're jumping right into it today. A pretty tough level to work on and defend, but there are some cool strategies we can kind of employ with a mixture of cannonballs and harpoon turrets, which hopefully will do appropriately. If you find yourself enjoying today's video and content, make sure to leave a like or dislike. If you don't like it, that's totally fine as well, and always encourage and consider subscribing for more videos like this one and more Dungeon Defenders content. Or just general retro video games content in general. I'm trying to learn as much as I possibly can about the hobby, and there's a lot to explore. Anything from the ColecoVision all the way up to the Xbox One. There's lots to talk about, lots of games to play, and a huge backlog to tackle. But today we are just playing Dungeon Defenders on the Castle Armory map. I believe this is like the 5th or 6th map in the main campaign. This is actually the easiest part of the entire level. This is like the easiest one to defend. I can essentially just go ahead and set up. I could honestly probably just do one slice and dicer right here, and that pretty much sums this up. I might add some harpoon turrets on these outside things looking in to help it later on, but that's about all I need. Now, these side locations, these side doors get really complicated. There's the high ground, the middle ground, the low ground, under this little bridge. There's just so many areas where monsters can kind of just get pushed into nooks and crannies and kind of create a problem and get stuck. But these back ends are mostly kind of simple. I'm going to go ahead for these early waves and just essentially set up a harpoon turret like this, and that'll take care of all that, and I'll do the same on this side. Now we have the more complicated sides to attend to. I think for the early waves, I'm actually totally out of mana already. Okay, whew, that's a little brutal. I'm going to go ahead and put a bouncer blockade down here just to stop some of them from coming from this direction, but this first wave is honestly just going to be tough. We also have multiple cores on this level, as we've already seen a little bit. I'm going to head over to this side since it needs the most help, and then I'll have to head back over on that side as well, but we're going to be cutting off some of the swarms from that side, where this side has literally no direction. This side needs all of the support. Looks like some goblins might make it too. I need some hero speed when at all possible. This guy's almost there. He's going to get a hit in. This guy's going to be there. We're going to go take care of him. I'll have to head back to this one. Yeah, there's not enough mana. I went a little greedy. Setting up a Dyson slice in general on the first round is just really greedy, really aggressive, and I'm kind of paying for it here a little bit, but we are on medium difficulty, so our cores will regen between waves, as long as I literally don't lose wave 1, which is kind of looking bad. What is happening? Wait a minute, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Don't embarrass me too much. Take care of the archers. Oh, no. Okay. Little bit of a close call, perhaps, but we're fine. We're fine. Not a problem. And one last archer to take out, and we're done. Let's go ahead and, I guess, heal this, upgrade this. I really do want to upgrade this, but I need my mana. Right now, mana consumption in these early waves, I almost lost due to like poor mana use. I need to be doing lower level stuff to actually take care of the routes that can come in at. So I do want to set up a harpoon here, but it's not relevant yet. We're not going to worry about it yet. We have to get stuff on these sides, these locations. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a harpoon. Probably do one here. We can look at in this location, and that should be pretty good. We'll have to upgrade that and get that going. We'll eventually get some slice and dices over in this area as well. Pick up more mana, head over here, do the same sort of thing, set up our turret in a very similar location, I believe, which should be a route around here. It feels so strange, but yeah, I think this is right about there. But if they get around, it's going to create issues. Once again, but like a slice and dice will go here, or we'll do some stuff. It definitely needs a lot of changes. This map is a tough one to defend, like I said. All right, now with max mana, I'm going to go ahead and put a slice and dice here, and that's going to essentially cut them off from crossing this bridge pretty much directly, right? And then I can also go ahead and put a slice and dice probably right here. So minions that make it through this bottom section will walk up to this staircase, go right here. This is a good choke point. We'll go ahead and put a second slice and dice there. It's going to hit all of these guys that escape, and then also all of these guys that would escape if that's an issue, but I don't think that'll become an issue. And then I do have enough mana to set up another slice and dice essentially in the same area right here, which is exactly where my bouncer blockade is at, and that will get taken down here probably in the future, but not yet. Let's go into the next round. An interesting little quirk about Dungeon Defenders that I've never quite understood or don't know the exact answer to, but I do have a guesstimate as to why this is the case. So as you can see, in the top right hand corner of the screen, it says wave 5 out of 8, but obviously this is only the second wave that I've played. I think what that is essentially that the way the game is coded, I would guess that there's only like a certain difficulty that can be reached on like X number of waves. So to actually get like enough minions to spawn and to actually like get the difficulty high enough from the start on these later levels, I would bet they start you at the higher number of levels, the higher number of waves. And that's essentially like increasing the difficulty in a way. That'd be my guess, but I don't know for sure. All right, now we have some extra mana in space. We can go ahead and set up these harpoon turrets over here. These will take care of those pesky archers that were causing the slice and dice a little bit of an issue. I also want to go ahead and, I don't know if I should upgrade. That was funny. I was like kind of stuck there. I was trying to jump. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. I don't think I need, my tower placement feels pretty solid so far. I want another slice and dice over here, but we're happy with this. 2 possible upgrades, but not going to end up being actual upgrades since the tower buffs on my current sword are so good. So here we're going to give this the same slice and dice treatment and go ahead and put one to essentially block off that bridge. They literally can't come across this without dying. All right, even though these areas are probably pretty safe, I'm going to go ahead and set up a little bit of extra support, just doing like a slice and dice here and there. Probably doing one right about here, just in case they make it all the way out. I feel like that should be the only place I really need to do it, and then we'll do another one over here. I know for this map, yes, that's what I was going to say. I'm out of defense units. This is 100% a map that like super eats up your defense units, and you kind of need to do a lot of stuff. So, wow, that's kind of brutal. I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade this harpoon then, and hopefully this can take out this whole area, but I might have to readjust some stuff. Or honestly, let's go sell off that bouncer blockade now, because there's just no way this is going to be able to stick around and provide the use that I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. That's going to give us a total of 6 defense units left, which will allow us to summon another harpoon, which is probably what I'm going to place over here. And that'll act as like a weak wall and also outputting a lot more DPS. So we'll go ahead and put a harpoon here. Worst case scenario is going to stall them. They'll attack it, etc., etc. So pretty happy with that. Let's go into the next wave. 6 out of 8. We've got a couple left. We do have shamans spawning in now. I want to look out for those when possible on wave 6 out of 8 on this map. Castle Armory, wave 6 introduces the shamans. The only tower I see taking damage is the one down here. It does end up taking a bit of a beating while outputting all the damage that it does. We'll go ahead and heal it up a little bit. We do have some shamans on the map like this guy out of range of the towers causing problems. All right, that wave defeated. I'm really focusing on upgrading the towers that I do have now. We'll go ahead and grab this mana, grab all of our chests, and figure out our upgrades. I think main upgrade focuses should be these little back areas, specifically these 2 turrets. These guys having to hold down this whole section is just a little sketchy, so I have to really rely on them. They're really carrying me here, so I'm gonna have to go and just start the next. I only have 240 mana. I can't really upgrade anything for the. I mean, I can upgrade the level 2 stuff, but I can't do level 3s for these, which is what I kind of want to do right now, which is hilarious. So honestly, I'm going to save this mana, just start the wave, and try to get these up to level 3 next with 400 mana. We're going to take care of this shaman, I think, first things first. We'll see how the harpoons do. The harpoons do kind of wreck this zone. Maybe they do, maybe they are just fine. Maybe it's all I need, man. I just love the harpoon. It's like easily probably my favorite tower in all of Dungeon Defenders. It's just, look at this. It's so good. Honestly, sometimes it makes me think why I use anything else. The harpoon just seems so phenomenal, so powerful. The fact that it pierces through enemies and allows you to kill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enemies at once sometimes. It's just insane to see. You know, I'm going to heal and upgrade this at the same time, get a little bit of efficiency. The goblin bombers are coming through and outputting some damage on these towers, but that's really the only way they're able to get that damage off. So I don't think many other minions or mobs are actually reaching the towers themselves besides the bombers. Ooh, here we actually do have a sword upgrade. Plus 5 turret, I believe AoE and rate of fire. I'm going to lose 6 HP, but I'm also going to get rid of a -6 debuff on AoE. So yeah, I'm down to equip that. Plus it's an awesome axe. I love this model. With like the crystal at the very bottom of the hilt of the handle, it's just, oh, that's a beautiful weapon. That's awesome. And these constant gear upgrades and progression is just another reminder to why we don't worry about upgrading our gear yet. Like, we're saving all of our mana. We have over 100k mana in the bank, which sounds like a lot, but man, does it get consumed fast. 100k mana wouldn't even get 1 item to max level. It totally obliterates once you get to that late game upgrading stage. With 440 mana, we can level up this harpoon to level 4 as well. So we have the 2 max level harpoons, or at least max that we can do up to at the moment, guarding this back end, and that should be pretty safe. I think every other tower is pretty much up to the extent that I wanted to. Nothing crazy. I'm okay with starting this wave with a little bit of extra mana for healing and stuff, just in case. Jump into it. This is the final wave. I think there might be a boss fight, I will say. And with my current setup, I don't know if I can handle it. That'll be something we worry about here, I guess, in a second. I don't know. That exploding. The goblins. Okay, we'll take care of them. I need to heal up when possible. Get some damage on that guy. I bumped him out of the way. Thankfully, the harpoon turret saved it. An ogre does come through. I totally forgot there was an ogre spawn on this level. I'm going to have to heal up my slice and dice. He's taking so much damage. The slice and dice obliterates the ogre. Talk about a perfect tower for a mob. That was nuts to see. We'll get some upgrades on this guy, I guess, for the time being. I do want to have plenty of extra mana after this wave is over, just in case there is a boss spawn. Is this a possible sword upgrade? It is, but it's a higher level than what I am. Level 21. I feel like I'll store it for now, I guess. No harm in storing it for the most part, aside from just sorting later. Kind of more work to do later, but not the worst thing in the world. I do need to get some heals. There's multiple goblin bombers coming in. Really need heals on myself. Let's get that going. Fully healed up. Grab the mana back to make up for it. Go heal our other towers. We're pretty safe, though, it seems like. I don't see anything causing main concerns. There's a shaman right here and 2 shamans, I believe, on the other side. We'll go take care of. These guys can really just dirtle around for a while and cause so many problems unless you go manually deal with them. Shamans are a huge pain, especially for my kind of build. For this tower-based squire build, they're the worst. And then 1 lone archer left on the map, and that'll be all 413 enemies. Let's see if there's a boss fight. I feel like there might be, but I might be mistaking this for a different map. We shall see. If we see the boss approaches text. Level victory? I think we're just good. Nice. Solid progress. Now, for the upgrade, I think I'm going with attack rate. Either attack rate or area of effect. I feel like increased area of effect is something that would actually help me a fair bit at this current stage. But I really think attack rate's just going to pump. I think that'd be nice. AoE would be nice, but it's not like required right now, where I feel like attack rate's going to be the most boon to my power level. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. I feel like I'm doing plenty of damage per harpoon hit and just plenty of damage in general, but I don't have the attack rate enough to like actually pump it. I think that would just help a lot more. I'm one-shotting everything. I just need to be outputting more arrows. But that's the castle armory defeated. On to the next. And when I say continue on to the next thing, I mean mess around in the tavern and check out my DPS. I always need to do some cleaning up, it feels like, over in my owned equipment things. I don't need to have all these. Like, all of these can just be unlocked, sold off. They just aren't required. And constantly cleaning up your hero box, your item box, is just kind of one of those things you do in Dungeon Defenders. All right, I unlocked everything I don't care about. Let's go ahead and sell it all off. We're left with some higher level equipment that I've just kind of been holding on to in case I do get the ability to use it. We still have our aperture science, our portal gun. Can I use that at level, what level? I wonder if I should switch over to my huntress, actually. Let's check that out. I did actually do a little bit of off-camera grinding for my huntress, just getting to level 9. Nothing super crazy by any means, but level 30. Okay, that makes sense. Level 30 required for that and level 25 for these. Oh, man, I'm so excited to get access to those. My squire's almost there. 3 more levels and I can use one of the TF2 pets. Which one is going to be the best for me? Let's go ahead and actually check it out. So this guy gives plus 18 to hero damage, plus 18 to hero HP, plus 18 to tower damage. Ugh, as much as I hate it. And then tower HP. I'm either going NG or Pyro. I feel like I almost have to go NG just out of respect, because definitely not a dirty Pyro player. I was a scout main and I guess sniper backup when I played TF2. I ended up dabbling in spy later on, but I was a huge fan of the Sandman Flying Guillotine combo. If you were a TF2 player, you know, ended up getting nerfed into oblivion, unfortunately. I'm sure that combo was extremely powerful at high levels of play, so I understand, but as a noob, I loved running around with that combo and just seeing what I could hit in a game, and it was just so fun and satisfying. What is this upstairs area? We don't have this on console. This is a PC exclusive area that I think I've seen once before. I don't think I've ever seen that. I haven't explored much of this. We have a hat rack here with a Santa hat, a little top hat, and a red fedora, I assume. I can't really tell. More room for trophies, which I love. Let's head up to higher ground. We have some masks. Dude, I feel like I love little hub worlds like this in game. It almost reminds me of like Crash Bandicoot and the level selector, but obviously this is way more fleshed out than that. But I'm a huge fan of the level selector, little hub to hang out at and decompress after completing your levels. What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is players who earned that through something or if that's developers and the little barrel of stabs in this weapon. Wow. I don't know why I get so obsessed and enamored by the world of Dungeon Defenders. I think there's something super special and cool about all of the little trinkets and odds and ends placed around the tavern, placed around the hub, little potions and lights and bookshelves. I've never seen this. I've never wanted to explore a world more than the Dungeon Defenders hub. I don't know how else to explain it. These giant stabs are super cool. I did not know they had this. Wait a minute. You know I had to test this. It's beautiful. 1,000 damage per dummy. DPS of 807. Damage 6,462 total. Numbers in the air. Okay, so my turrets do around 1,077 HP of damage per hit. That's enough to kill 2 ogres, or 2 trolls, excuse me. 2 trolls almost, so it's definitely let me know I do need a rate of fire over damage at the moment. Let's go and check out these areas, this little bar, and then some glowy stuff over there. We've got a bell right here. Whenever I see a bell like this in any video game, I always try to ring it. Unfortunately, it does not work in Dungeon Defenders. We see some weird fruits and a little chopping sword. That's awesome. Little door back here leading into another little area. A pantry. What was that just popped up? You guys saw that too, right? Add the tables on the center of the second floor. Is this a puzzle? What is this? If I put my mouse right here in this spot specifically, I can also see that it says... Is this just code breaking? Because look at this. I can see... It's so hard to line up perfectly. I can't like recreate it. I saw from the depths. I'm seeing text boxes just pop up. What is this area? And what is this area? What? I've never seen this before. This is blowing my mind. Look at the pathway over there, the little trail I want to walk, the bright greens in the tavern itself. What is this broken text area? There was an E, there was something that was like a hint. They'll be added while you're away. If I press E, something just triggered and saved in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. I feel like this is like an Easter egg to unravel. Some like RuneScape mystery type shit. No way. Can you actually... No way. There's an outside top floor that I had no idea. Really should have been and wished I was playing the Dungeon Defenders PC port all along. It is insane how much better and deeper this game is on PC versus console. Oh man, that is stunning. Giving me Skyrim vibes here. That is definitely going to be good to use for some good YouTube thumbnails and screenshots and such. This is stuff that I just have never expected or never seen with Dungeon Defenders. You know what? While we're at it, I couldn't think of a better place to do my outro if I tried, with the moon in the background and the gate right there with the nice big castle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Defenders, and if you did, make sure to leave a like on the video like I always talk about, and subscribe for more like this one. I'll see you guys later because I can't wait to keep playing this game. Have a great day. Peace.